Welcome back, everybody. Today's story is about a mother discussing her daughter's experience at the Freetown Lakeville Middle School. What should have been a normal experience turned out to be survival mode for her. Through 7th and 8th grade, mom reports of consistent bullying. Mom said that she emailed the school, she called, she showed up, she asked for help, she begged for intervention, but still nothing was done to help her daughter. It got so bad that her daughter started going to school every day with severe anxiety, to the point where the school nurse was calling mom to come and pick her up. The daughter was experiencing physical symptoms such as tachycardia. And for those of you that don't know, tachycardia is a pounding heartbeat that is over 100 beats per minute, even when you are at rest. The best solution that the school could come up with at this point was to just have the nurse call mom and have her be sent home. No solution was provided on how we were going to prevent the child from having anxiety this bad, but just to send her home. Think about that. A student is physically breaking down from emotional distress within our school, and the best solution they have is to send her home instead of addressing what is causing it. Of course, now her attendance is dropping, her grades are dropping, but her ability to do the work is there. Mom stays very consistent with that. Her daughter has the ability to do the work, but she's missing instruction and she's overwhelmed and she's trying to survive something that is causing her brain to trigger what is known as the fight or flight response. How many times have I talked about this? A struggling child starts to fail and the system labels it as academic failure instead of asking what is happening to this child. Time has passed, still nothing is being done. Her daughter would call her daily, crying from the bathroom in distress. The bathroom became her safe space. Not the classroom, not the guidance office, not a trusted adult, but a bathroom stall. And when the school raised concerns about the fact that she was using her phone, she explained, "I tried to use the school phone, but I was told to go back to class." So she did what she had to do, went to the bathroom and reached out to the one person that she could trust, her mother. The school's response to this was anything but understanding. They said that she was violating school rules, that she needed to be reporting through proper channels. And then they told the parent that sometimes the consistent reporting of bullying can make things worse for the student who's reporting it. They advised the parent that the student shouldn't hide in the bathroom and that they should try and socialize and work through what was going on. So let's pause right there. That statement, that's everything that's wrong with what's happening. Socialization is very important, yes, but not when it comes at the expense of the child's mental health, not at the expense of their safety, and not at the expense of their body literally going into distress every single day. Mom told me that she made a clear boundary after socialization was the priority over the bullying that the daughter was experiencing. She clearly stated to the school, socialization should never come at the expense of my child's mental health and safety. That's the line, that's the boundary. But still, instead of trying to fix the situation, they just reassured her that middle school is hard for everyone, that high school will get better, that her daughter should just try and get through it. How many times have you heard me say that? How many children are expected to just endure this type of punishment and behavior from their peers or from staff until it just magically all gets better? But mom didn't wait. She pulled her daughter out of school. She made a decision and started homeschooling her daughter. And guess what? Her daughter went from failing to straight A's because, as mentioned earlier, the ability was there. It was just the environment that was failing this child. That's definitely something that we need to discuss more because many children are being labeled as struggling when really they're just unsupported. Many are being told to follow rules instead of being protected, and many students are sitting in bathrooms crying about being bullied. This isn't the only mom that has come to me and told me that her daughter hides in the bathroom during the day. Another red flag that we can draw from all of this: why are so many students hiding in the bathroom crying without any adult noticing what's going on? No one notices that the student's missing. Nobody's checking on these students in the bathroom. Think about that. If you are a parent listening to this right now and something in your gut is telling you that your child is not okay, you are not alone. Hear me when I say this. You deserve to share your story. You don't have to come out with your name or your child's name. But the district does not get to decide which stories are heard and which stories are silenced. Our children deserve better than this. They deserve to feel safe when they walk into a school building. They deserve to feel supported and not dismissed. And they deserve to be protected and not blamed. The truth is, nothing can change if we stay quiet. So I won't stay quiet. I will keep speaking up. I will keep sharing these stories. They cannot bully me. They cannot silence me. And I will keep pushing for you and your child and all children to be treated equally in our school district. This school system needs to start making the changes that our children deserve, because it isn't about one child. It's not about one single story. It's about all of them. And I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to keep sharing these stories until something is done and changes are made.